Yeah, yeah, yeah. What up, peoples? It's your boy Big Al Biggs here, coming at you yet again with another one. All right, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Like this dude, bro. Yo, these two dudes are the weirdest motherfuckers, bro. Like this nigga hates me. He's like, fucking putting, reports on my channel, all this shit, but yet he still like comes and plays with me. Like he comes in my rooms and like wants to play with me. Like, yo, I don't know, like he's delusional or what the fuck. It's just like his boy paranoia. Motherfuckers talking shit and like saying all this fucking fuck shit behind my back to other people, but yet he sends me a friend request. This is, by the way, this is like the seventh or eighth friend request that he's given me until I beat him, and then he fucking gets mad and he erases me. Yo, these niggas are the weirdest fucking people I've ever met, bro. Real shit, real talk. So anyway,
Player one to serve.
so I'm playing with Atif, salute to him, we actually played good, because usually like we don't play well together because like he usually wants to like hit everything, but this time he actually stood his ground on the net and he let me set him up,
15 love.
and it worked out in our favor because we beat him. I actually thought we were gonna lose because again, we and him, we don't play well together, you know what I mean. But he I guess he heard my other video, like saying like, yo, let me set you up, yo, stay at the net unless you need to come down to for whatever reason. But like, but no, and yeah, so shout out to him because we we actually won, you know what I mean. And
30 love.
and diesasa like knows Atif games well, and this is coming from Atif himself. He says that he knows his game very well, so he could like counter it, or
30
and right there
15.
was a perfect example. Look, he went right at him. One of the things I always imply, like, always go right at the net play because they won't expect it. You know what I mean? And he got the easy point. But in another thing that helped us is that the fact that Daitaso's partner Ramoto, he's a good player, but he doesn't know how to attack a net player. He always like he's always what's the word, slicing, and always trying to keep the ball away from the net player, instead of attacking him. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying that wouldn't work, but in this particular game, it didn't. So yeah, so as you can see, Atif is doing his thing at the net. I got
30 all.
right there. There's nothing I can do, and I don't want to blame Atif, but he has to control his button mashing right there, because if he didn't, well, not even if he would have just stayed a little bit back, not so close to the net, he would have been able to chase that ball down. And as a matter, and right there also, he got lobbed, but I've been waiting.
30.
That's the whole point of a baseliner, to get his back, and thankfully I got the ball back in play. Yeah, so
Game player one.
as of now, we're in cruise control. Atif stays at the net, and I stay at the back, setting him up.
Player two to
He
serve.
gets the easy volleys or even smashes, from my setups, and so this is where we're at. This is my backhand. Backhand again. Backhand. There he goes straight to the juggernaut for the
Love 15.
for the quick volley. He gets the point, and we're in cruise control. You know, there's nothing more I could say, but you know, it's so much easier to play like this because, like, usually when we would play together, he usually, you know, is back down at the baseline, you know, taking my shots, you know, and not letting me set up. And then you know, so it's funny because we had a conversation, me and him. He was like, he tells me, oh, you're good, but you fall under pressure once things go bad, which is true. I tell this to everybody, bro. Like, when somebody does mistakes that they shouldn't be making, let me clear this up. Like, I don't mind losing if the people are better than us. You know what I mean? But when we beat ourselves, when my partner beats us, the own team, instead of the opponents beating us, then I get frustrated. I lose patience. You know what I mean? Like when Atif is taking all the shots from the baseline, he doesn't let me set him up. He, you know, shit like that, like, drives me crazy. I lose patience. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You know what I mean? So he tells me, like, yeah, like, when things start going wrong, I fall under the pressure, you know. And I'm like, yeah, I won't even deny that. That's true. I have no patience. I have no patience. Because, dude, again, like, this game has been out for years, you know, and if niggas still doing the same fucking, like, mistakes, I'm like, yo, come on, bro, like, seriously. Maybe this is not the game for you. But yeah, so we had a conversation, and he was telling me, like, yeah, like, we play good, but, you know, when the rough gets going, like, I fall under the pressure. And I was like, yeah, that's true. That's hella true, you know. So but this game, we actually played well, you know, and against good opponents, you know, because diesasa was really good, and the RmouatS dude, he's good too. You know what I mean? And I think, I'm not sure, but I think RmouatS and diesasa have been playing a lot together. Look right there. Look what happened. But he got it right back. But he gave it away. See, now if he would have let me gotten that ball, I would have been able to place it correctly. Instead, he pops it up, and, you know, and then on top of it, they hit it right to him. But that's exactly my point. Like, you know, you gotta let me, you know, balls, like hard balls like that, you're not gonna be able to, you know, set up, you know, with a net player from the baseline. You just not. That's why you gotta let the ball go by. That way, I'm there. The baseliner is there for a reason, to set up the plays, to reset the plays. You know what I mean? But anyway, so they had the whatchamacallit, the advantage, you know, of beating us, because me and Atif really don't, you know, play well together, you know, because he has this style, I have my style, whatever, you know. And again, these two play well together, because just before this match, you know, I was teamed up with this guy named, the Spaniard named Covenant, whatever, a good player and all, but not my type of player. All he does is slice. But in my defense, dude, it went to tiebreak, and, you know, we lost in the tiebreak. But dude, like, it's so, I can't play with somebody who slices and slices, because you're not setting your partner up, you're setting them up. People don't understand that. So anyway, they beat us, me and Covenant, and so this was the second match, but Covenant left, and that's when the Teeth came in, and then I invited him, and that's where this game came in. And yeah, so it is what it is. Right there, he does whatchamacallit, a trick drop volley. It's funny because everybody knows Atif is gonna do that. I mean, at least I do, you know? And people still fall for it. I just don't understand that. I just don't get that. So, right there, I try to set him up since he's not actually switching. So I'm like, you know, because I hate to do the trick drop shots as a setup, you know, only if I have to. But you saw it, Atif, he was just moving back and forth, but not actually committing to the shot. So I was like, all right, let me do the trick drop volley. So yeah. See, this guy, like Ramoto, he usually be hitting the ball hard, you know. But right there, he's slicing and slicing and slicing, you know? I mean, I'm not complaining because that falls right into a Thief's, you know, game, you know, because he slices it right to him or wherever, and if a Thief catches it with the volley, it's a wrap. He'll fucking kill it at the net, you know. So I think that's one wrong thing about what's his name, remote whatever, is that he don't know how to attack in that play, you know. Because he's keeping the ball away from him, you know. Because you can see diesasa is attacking, you know, but he's just not attacking Atif correctly. He is attacking, he's hitting it, but just because you're hitting it doesn't mean that you're doing it correctly, you know. When you hit attack a net player correctly, you make him pop it up. The ball gets by him, you know what I mean? Not just to hit it, you know what I mean? So even though Daisaso has the right idea, his execution is not correct. Now, as far as a remote, like he doesn't have the right idea, and he's not doing it, you know, either or, because he's slicing away from him. You know what I mean? And if Atif would just, you know, cuts off one of those balls, it's a wrap. One of those slices, it's a wrap. Now, that was the first time we get tangled up, you know, and that was on my fault, you know, because I should have been backing him up from the bottom. But again, this is the first time we played in a long time, and again, like I said, we really don't play well together, you know, because anybody else would have let me set him up, because I was gonna crush it right there, you know, and all he had to do was just, like, you know, stay back, either receive the smash or cut off a ball for a volley. But instead we got tangled up. But I'll take that mistake, you know, but again, it's like, you know, I don't know what he's gonna do. And right there, as you can see, he's button mashing, like, you know, so he's like in nowhere, like he's not in the middle, no, he's not covering his side. So like the guy had to do was just pass it right by him, and the ball passed right by him. So, you know, his positioning wasn't great, plus on top of it, he's button mashing like crazy. So see, look, even though they saved it, right, I made them pop it up. And that's what you want to do, just for a net player, to make him pop it up. Again, so you see, Daisaso has the right idea, but, you know, just the wrong execution. But at least he's trying, you know, the right strategy. Again, he did the same thing, what I just said. You know, his positioning is wrong, you know. Now, you could argue like I popped it up, but, you know, I'm just trying to get it back in play, you know. I'm not perfect, you know. I'm trying to set everything up, but sometimes his his counters leave them to get a heck of a shot. So see, now he get the backhand. He read it wrong, you know. But I would have done the same thing. I would have covered the corner, so can't blame him for that. Because usually 8 times out of 10, power shots are hit to the corners, you know. But there's the trick drop shot again. My power shot to set him up, but no need to because ball passed right by him. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's a well contested game on both sides. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to, you know.
40.
And right there, that was a good, clean play by Atif. He saw it, he read it, he smelled it, and he attacked, you know. So right there, like I had to, you know, get the, you know, jump in that shot because I know for a fact that Atif would have stayed in the baseline and kept on hitting the ball, you know. So I jumped in at front of that shot so he could go to the net, so we can continue to be productive, you know, as a team. So right there, you know, even though I got it back in play, I'm button mashing already because like now I'm trying to, like, I don't know, they go in the middle or going there, you know, and so they caught me, you know, so that was on me. There's the backhand again. Nice, also get some, you know, diving. Somehow I get lucky and I get the ball. And right there, pop it up again so we could because that was the only thing I could do, you know, because that was hella far. And that was a good play by diesasa, you know. I thought I had the backhand, but I don't know if you're inside of the court, even though you're using your backhand, if you don't step up, the net player will always win. So in those type of situations, when you're inside of the court, you have to step up to your shot in order to make him either pop it up or the ball will you know, get passed right by him. Because if you saw, I used my backhand, but I didn't step up to the shot. I just pressed the button. You know what I mean? Because I just barely got there. So, but you know, it was a good shot from diesasa regardless.
30 love.
That was like a cheesy play because that ball was like literally like in slow motion. But you know, sometimes those fucking, you know, you get stuck. But look, he gives it right back, you know. Nothing I could do about that, you know. Here they're too fast. Backhand. You know, he's got to be, you know, ready for those. He's just way too up close to the net. It would have been like halfway in that little box. He would have been able to, you know, hit it. Right
30,
there,
40.
I thought he was going down the middle, but it's it. So that was on me. Because, like, by now, I'm starting to lose patience, you know? When I start to get reckless like that, is because I start to lose patience. Because, like, this nigga's giving, you know, free points away,
Deuce.
practically. You know what I mean? Lord. Thank God for their button mashing that, you know, he hit it out of bounds. So we're back in it. That was
Advantage player 1.
a good play, you know?
Player 3.
Right down the middle. Now, right there, right? Even though that was the right play by RmouatS, what happened was is that
Game player 1.
his shot wasn't hard enough. Because if it was a hard shot, you know, it was the right play. Because if you saw diesasa, he was waiting for
Player
in the
2
corner.
to
But
serve.
since it was a soft shot, Atif was able to counter it and get a point off of it, you know?
Love
That
15.
was a beautiful setup. I was just waiting for that ball to come my way, use my power shot, set up my partner, and that's it, you know? And that's what I mean about, like, using your power shots. I wasn't trying to make that point. I mean, it would have been nice if I got the point right off the rip, but, you know, my real objective was to set up Atif, you know? And,
15 all.
but, yeah, so... See, like, he's
15.
way too up close to the net, you know? And on top of it, he got a little midget playing. Like, all these balls could, like, you know, go right above him. You know what I mean? So it's why he should be a little bit... Look, there he goes with the... Trying to get all the balls from baseline, you know? Now, he's been good, you know? But the one time, the two times that we need him to be,
30 all.
you know, conscious of that, he does the opposite. He starts button mashing and he tries to get all the balls, but, you know. There. That was a nice counter by diesasa. That was a nice save by me, I must say. This guy's always diving, like, you know what I mean? Look. Now that was like the dumbest move ever. He had Atif at the net. He had a power shot. All he had to do was like hit
30,
Atif.
40.
And guess what? Atif, it would have passed right by Atif, or Atif would have popped it up, and diesasa would have had the easy smash. So therefore, that's what I said. Like, you know, he's not the smartest guy. Like when it comes to attacking a net player, you know.
Game set and match.
So
Player 1.
right there, he thought I was gonna switch. I stood my ground because I had my power shot. It was an easy point. So there's the match, you know. That's how you back up a net player, you know. Him at the net, you at baseline. Hopefully you guys like this video. Let me know what's up. Until the next one, guys. Peace.